Hi, my name is Misty. I'm with Black Belt Realty, and today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about a class that I took to learn what some of the resources were for our Texas home buyers, specifically for home buyers that fall under our Texas Heroes list, and also for the lower income bracket families. Two issues that are facing these groups right now are one, that they can't qualify, maybe because their income on paper is showing that it's too low, and so that they don't qualify under the underwriting standards. Another issue that they're having is they may be able to qualify for the loan, but then they don't have the down payment required in cash that they need in order to close the deal. They may have the credit and they may be able to pay for the monthly payments without a problem, but that down payment is what's killing them. They either don't have it saved up, or they have a small nest egg that they're not interested in using for a down payment because they need that for emergency fund resources. So there are resources available for these two situations. The two programs, they're called Texas Heroes List and the Home Sweet Texas program. They're both very similar, but just a few different minor requirements and professions. So I'll broadly talk about both of them and specifically talk about the professions that fall under the Texas Heroes list. So those professions include teachers, police, fire, EMS, and also veterans. I think there was a couple of others in there as well, but those were the primary five. The Home Sweet Texas is for persons that don't fall under these specific professions, but still can qualify for the secondary program due to their income levels. One thing I wanted to add with this, as far as the professions, I'll use the teachers, for example. It's not just teachers. They have a list of all of the qualifying professions that fall under that broad spectrum. For example, you could be a kindergarten teacher, or you could be a faculty member at a college. You can be a teacher's aide. You can be the librarian. You can be the counselor. So it's not just one profession specific. I have a list of several professions that fall under that same category. So if that's something that you think or you're not sure that you may qualify under, I can send you that list so that you can take a look and see if you would qualify for the Texas Heroes program or would fall under the Home Sweet Texas program. So what do these programs offer? The first one is up to 97% loan to value, which is pretty nice. That means that will limit any down payment that you may need. But with this program, it's pretty neat. They offer 3 to 5% down payment and closing cost assistance in the form of grants. What does that mean? Well, that means that literally your down payment and your closing costs can be paid for in free money. So say you qualify for the program and you get a 97% loan to value. So you have 3% left plus a few thousand in closing costs. And then you are able to get a 5% grant. Well, that 5% grant may cover your entire down payment and your entire closing costs, so you don't have to come out of pocket any money at closing table, and then you end up getting 3% equity at the end that you didn't have to pay anything for. So that's a pretty great program just with those two incentives. They also offer special interest rates and loan packages. One cool thing that they have, there's another program, it's almost like a secondary program. You can either use it on its own or combine it with these, and it's called the Special Mortgage Interest Tax Credit. So basically what that is, it's similar to, like, at the end of the year, a typical homeowner will have paid, I don't know, $6,000 in interest on their mortgages. So you can use that, send it in with your tax return, and you can get a deduction for a percentage of that amount. Well, with this program, being that it's a tax credit and not a tax deduction, means it's dollar for dollar. So you can get up to $2,000 off your tax return as a credit. So you would literally be getting $2,000 back on your refund if you get a refund at the end of the year. They also offer reduction in fees and mortgage insurance payments, which is really neat because if you maybe qualify for an FHA loan under this program and your typical mortgage insurance startup fee is $500, it might be reduced to maybe $250. There's some varying requirements on that, but also it will reduce your mortgage insurance payment every month that goes along with your mortgage, and so that will reduce your monthly mortgage payment that you pay every month. So that's kind of nice. So pretty incredible programs out there. I have all of the basic qualification requirements that you would need. So if you'd like more information on those and get those details of the qualifying professions that I mentioned earlier, you can just send me a message, email me, whatever, call me, and I can either direct you to the website that you can, look up all this information yourself, or I can send you the brochures and the PDF documents that I received that tell you all about the programs and the qualifications. One thing it's good to note, though, I'm going to be teaming up with a program qualified lender for these, so that I have a lender on hand for my home buyers, because you can't just use any lender for this program. You have to be certified. You have to be a qualified lender in order to be able to use these loan products. And there really isn't that many in the Dallas area. So I will make sure to team up with one that's in my area so that I can offer that service and just have it readily available for my home buyers that would qualify for these programs. So again, contact me if you'd like any more information. Thanks for listening to me, and please go ahead and pass this on if you know a veteran that is interested in becoming a home buyer, a first-time home buyer or a home buyer again. Maybe a police officer, a teacher in your community that commutes from Dallas to Frisco, for example, because they don't think they can qualify for a home in Frisco. This might be a great program for somebody like that would like to live in the community that they serve. So anyway, thanks for listening.